For decades, Toyota built its name on one thing: reliability. Affordable cars that start every morning, last for hundreds of thousands of miles, and never give you a reason to complain. But in 1978, Toyota quietly released something that had nothing to do with any of that. This is the full story of the Toyota Supra, how it went from a modest sport coupe that nobody was taking seriously to one of the most legendary performance cars in automotive history. The Supra story starts in 1978, and it starts humbly. The first generation wasn't even sold as the Supra in most markets. Toyota called it the Celica Supra because that's exactly what it was. A Celica stretched out with a longer body and a 2.6-liter inline-six engine replacing the standard 4-cylinder. In Japan, it carried a different name entirely, the Celica XX, and it held one genuinely impressive distinction for its time. It was the first car in the world to come fitted with a built-in navigation system. The goal of the car, though, wasn't performance. It was refinement. It was more luxurious than the Celica, more comfortable, and priced nearly 3 times higher at launch. It had pop-up headlights, a boxy late 70s shape, and a top speed of around 115 miles per hour. Slower, in fact, than the Datsun Z car it was partly designed to compete with. Nothing about it suggested it would one day become a cultural icon. It was simply Toyota testing an idea. A more premium, more sporting Celica sitting above the standard model. Generation 2 gained more shape in 1982. The A60 came with a completely redesigned body, sharper and wider than its predecessor. And for the first time, the Supra genuinely looked like a car that wanted to be taken seriously. The engine was upgraded to 145 horsepower at launch, and by the end of its production run in 1986, that number had climbed to 161 horsepower. The 0 to 60 time dropped to 8.4 seconds, a meaningful improvement over the first generation. In North America, Toyota sold the A60 in 2 versions. The P-Type, which stood for performance, came with a sporty-air interior and a manual gearbox. The L-Type, which stood for luxury, had automatic transmission and a leather interior. The A60 won Import Car of the Year from Motor Trend and sold well, but it was still at its core a Celica with a different name. That was about to change permanently.